So I need help when it comes to working out in the gym and my training program and that, yeah, basically that stuff. So I haven't been making any progress in the gym in over a year. I haven't been able to do any new PRs on especially the big compound lifts, the bench press, deadlift, and squat, which would have been understandable if I had been training for like 10 plus years, but I have been training for like 4 years in total, and after those 2 years, I couldn't make any progress for like 2 years. I just plateaued for like 2 freaking years, which either means that I have really horrible genetics or that I am not working out the proper way and I am doing something wrong. Now, I don't believe that I, of all the people, would have such horrible genetics, that I would have like the worst genetics of everyone imaginable. Therefore, it must be the latter. That I am doing something wrong, but I don't really know what I am doing wrong. And so I need your help. I need you to tell me what I am doing wrong and give me advice. So basically, my workout split looks like this. The first day is the leg day, where I train legs, where I do squats, lunges, leg presses, leg extensions, and leg curls, and those kinds of exercises. The second day is bench press day, because who doesn't like the bench press? But since the bench press targets like the chest and triceps, those are the muscles I train on that day. So besides the bench press, I might do some dips, some like chest press, for example. And on the third day, it's arm and back day. So I will train like delts, lats, traps. And so I will do lat pull downs, side laterals, rows, face pulls, pretty much those exercises. And on the fourth day is bicep day, because I haven't trained biceps so far, so it gets its fourth day. And usually I don't go as hard on this day, but sometimes if I kind of catch myself slacking off, then sometimes on some rare occasions I will go hard on a bicep day and go hard on the like dumbbell curls. And sometimes if I have time to spare, I will also throw some ab training and some neck exercises also during bicep day. And then it repeats. So it's leg day, bench press day, arm and back day, and bicep day. And once again, leg day, bench press day, arm and back day, bicep day, and the cycle repeats. So it's a 4-day interval for every muscle group. Every muscle group gets to train every 4 days, and so it rests during the other 3 days. And so if, for example, my legs get sore, then they get to rest for 3 days until I train my legs again. But this time, something peculiar happened. So I did a bench press day, and I got really sore in my pecs after that day, and 4 days later, that soreness persisted. And here is the craziest thing. I ate BCAAs. Now, to be fair, I got BCAAs on accident. I was trying to get creatine, but on accident I got BCAA. So when I then looked at the product I bought and I'm like, holy crap, this isn't creatine. Then I decided to go back to buy creatine, and I was like, I'm not gonna do it today because it's raining, And so I waited tomorrow until it would be tomorrow, and it was still raining, and I then realized that it would rain for quite a while, so I just realized that I need to get creatine as soon as possible, so I'm not gonna let rain stop me. Rain is just H2O. I'm not gonna let H2O stop me from doing some productive work. I am unstoppable, bitch! But so I then got creatine, but I wanted to see how BCAA could help me, because creatine is like good for building muscle, and protein powder, which I also got, is good because I need to make sure that I get enough protein, which is almost 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. And so I wanted to see what BCAA was good for. Apparently BCAA is good to prevent soreness. So I got BCAA, and I was still sore after 4 days. But alas, it was already bench press day, and so I had to train the chest and stuff. Nonetheless, I tried to... First, I wanted to see if I could like do a one rep max as usual. I tried to do like 195 pounds and stuff, and I failed and made no progress as usual, and I ended up cussing, because I always cuss when I fail a 1 rep set. But I thought to myself, fair enough, I'm kind of sore, it kind of makes sense why I couldn't do this 1 rep max today. But so I then went with like a much lighter weight. I went with 135 pounds, and I did a set for like 8 reps or something. And my chest really hurt because of the soreness. So I realized, perhaps I should not do bench press for that day, for that whole day, but I still need to work out, so I decided that I'm gonna do dips instead, and train my muscles in that way instead. But so I did dips, and my chest hurt again from the soreness. So I then realized I should probably not train my pecs, because my pecs are sore. I should let my pecs rest today. But I really need to make progress on the bench press. I haven't been making any progress in over a year. So I thought it was really important to do something productive that day. And I was already in the gym. So I was like, I have to do something productive while I am in the gym. So guess what I did? You see, the bench press not only targets the pecs, but it also targets the triceps. And my triceps weren't sore. So I trained my triceps. Now, when you think of tricep exercises, you immediately think of like the cable push down when you do like this. I kind of think that exercise is lame. Like, if you're gonna do tricep exercises, it's good to do exercises that can give you like bigger arms. And for that, you kind of want to train the long head of the tricep. And for that, you do an exercise where you are able to take your hands behind your head. So I took like a cable machine, and I took like this cable thing, and I did like this, and I did those kinds of exercises, and I went really hard until my triceps were completely fatigued that day. And I think it was a good decision that if you cannot train your chest that day, you can train other muscle groups that are also involved during the bench press, to ensure that I can actually get and make progress on the bench press, so that I can finally hit that 2-plate bench press which I have always wanted to hit, and I don't believe that I have too bad genetics for it. But let me know if it was a good decision. Let me know if it was a good decision to train my triceps like during that day, or if it was completely stupid. Let me know based on the things I have said if I'm doing something wrong with my training. Also, I need to mention that I am not slacking off in the gym. I am training hard in the gym. I am taking most of my sets to failure. Like, I am actually pushing myself, so I don't want people to assume that I'm just slacking off and half-assing my reps in the gym. I am actually working hard. So, based on that, I want you to tell me what I'm doing wrong and why the hell I am not making any progress. I appreciate any help. Thank you.